Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Abeer's Book Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing this book, Escobar, and it is by Roberto Escobar, who is the brother of Pablo Escobar, and he is the most notorious drug lord in all of history. So let's talk about this book. So the book starts off with Pablo and Roberto's young life, how they were as kids, and it also describes Colombia's situation at the time, which was very chaotic. So they had to be constantly on the lookout for the army or the gunmen, and uh, terrorists who were constantly bombing the places and just basically spreading terror everywhere. So both the children, especially the family, had to be aware of the situation, and they grew up during such times, so it becomes quite obvious from the start that money was a problem that they faced in the family. And then we moved to the start of the business, which was actually contraband at the time. So Pablo was quite young when he got into the illegal export and importing business, and he used to traffic contraband items. But slowly he started trafficking drugs, and it was just a side business to make some extra money during troubled times. That is what Pablo Escobar told his brother. And eventually, this side business grew into the main business and what Pablo Escobar is known for, which is cocaine and drug trafficking. Then it shifts to that part of the book, and it talks about the money he made and the reputation he had garnered, which was very good among the poor people because he especially helped them out with building football fields, schools, and he even helped pay off people's debts. He was a pretty nice guy to the poor people. But with the other rival gangs and the government, he didn't have a big he didn't have a good reputation with them, with the government, especially because he is a terrorist in their country. But then again, not also with the rival gangs, since gang rivalry is always a part of when you're doing business. And especially someone as big as Pablo Escobar, he was going to be attacked and targeted by the rival gangs who were trying to seize power for themselves. He did a bunch of good work, as I already said, and his family and friends eventually started getting involved in some of the business. But Pablo Escobar made it a point to make sure that no one was harmed from his family when he was doing business. So he especially made sure that everyone was safe, and that whenever the rival gangs or the government came for them, their family they were relocated to a safe place where they had no fear of either the government killing them or the rival gangs killing them. And then it also talks about the politics, and Pablo Escobar was involved in a lot of politics. He was actually the assistant governor, I'm guessing, but he was a member in the parliament from Medellin, and Medellin is the place where he was born. And the cartel that he ran, the Medellin cartel, is named after that. So he was a member of parliament from Medellin, and as his, he has a famous quote in which he says that he wished to become the president of Colombia and reform it where the poor people have equal opportunities. So if you read this book, in the inside you'll feel that Pablo Escobar was a very nice guy, but obviously due to his several misdeeds he was eventually killed. And that is how the book ends. They talk about him being locked up in a prison. Business was the same, but some people left because the leader was not as powerful as he used to be. And eventually Pablo was shot dead, and the Medellin cartel came to a halt. So that is it for the book review of Escobar by Roberto Escobar. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new and haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel to keep receiving more videos like this one. I have been Abeer Rao, and thanks for watching.